If Russia invaded England, it would be one of the most serious events in modern history and would almost certainly trigger a world war. Here's what would realistically happen, kept clear and grounded in reality. 1. NATO would immediately go to war. England is part of the UK, and the UK is a core NATO member. An attack on England equals attack on NATO. That means USA, France, Germany, and dozens of other countries would be legally obligated to defend the UK. Within hours to days, NATO forces would mobilize. A direct invasion is extremely unlikely. Russia invading England is almost impossible in practice because Russia would need to sail a huge amphibious force through NATO-controlled seas, get past UK submarines and radar systems, survive attacks from RAF jets and the Royal Navy. The UK is an island with strong air and naval defenses, so Russia would struggle greatly before even reaching land. 3. The war would escalate fast. If Russia somehow landed troops, RAF and NATO jets would bomb landing zones. NATO troops would flood into the UK. Fighting would be heavy and chaotic. This wouldn't be a small conflict. It would turn into full-scale global war very quickly. Nuclear weapons become a real risk. Both the UK and Russia have nuclear weapons. If either side felt it was losing badly, nuclear escalation becomes very possible. This could lead to nuclear strikes on military bases or major cities, long-term radiation, potential nuclear winter scenario. Hannah 5. Daily life in England would change overnight. If Russia attacked, airports and ports would shut, power grids could be targeted, internet could be limited, food and fuel rationing could start, martial law could be introduced. The real-world conclusion: a Russian invasion of England would not stay England versus Russia. It would almost certainly become, open quote, Russia versus NATO, World War level conflict, close quote. That's why such a scenario is considered extremely unlikely. The consequences are too catastrophic for any side to justify. If you want, I can also explain what the UK's actual defense systems look like in a non-technical way, or how likely this is in today's world.